Hi guys, it's Kelsey
and Kendra,
and today we're doing the Best of Beauty 2013 tag. And we were tagged by Diana Saldana here on YouTube. I hope I said your name right.
She's so pretty, and we weren't expecting to be tagged in this. We were going to do it anyway.
Yeah, we were.
But we were actually tagged in this, so yeah.
Yeah, we'll have her channel linked down below if you guys want to go check out her channel. This tag is only one part, but we're actually going to do two parts because the second part we want to do hair products and skincare. So this is not supposed to be two parts, but we wanted to go ahead and make it two parts
because it's a yearly favorites, and we didn't want to just narrow it down to just makeup because we have so much other stuff that we used in the year 2013.
Yeah,
that wasn't just makeup. So yeah, part 2 is gonna go up after this video. So yeah, so we're just gonna get started, and the first one is primer.
So I've been using, we've been using a couple of primers this year, and the one that I always usually go back to, and that's really my favorite, well, our favorite, is the Monistat 7 Chafing Relief Powder Gel. And we've been using this for years, and we always go back and forth to it because you know how you like to try new things, but it's always that one product that you always go back to, and this has been the primer that we always go back to. And it used to be like $7.
When we went to Target the other day, it was $19.99.
Yeah, it was $20. So
that's crazy.
It went
to go from $5 to $20.
So it went up. So now we're thinking about
trying the Miracle Blur by L'Oreal.
We're thinking about trying that, but this has been definitely our favorite.
And it's supposed to be comparable to the Smashbox Studio whatever primer, the Smashbox one, the clear one.
Yeah.
So yeah,
because it comes out clear. This is the gel one, so not the cream one. This is the gel one.
So next is foundation, and I only have 2. How many you have?
I have 2 as well.
Okay. But the first one we have is the Kat Von D Tattoo Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. We always say it wrong. But we haven't been using this that long for the year 2013. We got it in October. Yeah, we purchased it in October. But I mean, we
still feel like it's worthy enough to put in this yearly favorites video.
Yeah. It's mixed reviews.
It's mixed reviews.
It's like you either hate it or you love it.
Yeah, so I would recommend just try it for yourself. Yourself, don't really go off what anybody else says because we happen to love it.
Like, this foundation is amazing, and I wore this on Christmas, and I got compliments on my makeup. Like, my cousin kept telling me, "Oh my God, what's on your face? Like, it looks so flawless." And it was this stuff, and when I tell y'all this stuff is amazing, and some people say it moves like on their faces. I don't know, they don't prime enough, but for me personally, it doesn't move on my face.
You just have to set it really well, like any other foundation.
Yeah, like any foundation. So I love this, and it stays on all day for me. So yeah. Love this.
And a review and demo will be coming on this in like a week or so. So be looking out for that. Our next favorite foundation.
Both of them are from Revlon, but they're 2 different ones.
Okay, I guess I'll go first. And this is the Revlon Nearly Naked. You guys know I'm obsessed with this stuff. I absolutely love it. It's just like so lightweight. It doesn't feel like you're hardly wearing any foundation. And I know you guys are tired of me talking about this, but I'm gonna keep talking about it until I find something else another drugstore foundation that I like as much as this. So this is definitely my favorite drugstore foundation. Love this.
Well, for my foundation, my drugstore foundation, you guys, I know my tried and true Revlon Color Stay. I've been using this for a long time, more than just the year 2013. I've actually been using this foundation for years. Yeah. Like, this is my baby. This is like a brand new bottle, and I got a little shade darker. It's a little dark for me, but I set it with a lighter powder. But as far as the foundation itself, oh my gosh, I love this foundation, and it's very comparable to another one of my favorite foundations that I don't have in here with me because it's gone and I threw it away. Oops, I did that. But it's comparable to the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. So if you're looking for a dupe for that, get this because it's amazing. And of course I got the combination oily skin one. So love this. So the next one is favorite powders.
You guys probably already know the first one I'm going to mention is my Iman Oil Blotting powder. This is just my favorite powder to set most of my foundation. Because I also use another powder I'm going to mention. But this is just absolutely amazing. It's like you probably can't even see. It's a little darker for my skin tone, but I actually like it because it's super blendable. And this is in the shade medium, and I get this at Target. But it's a little a little high for a drugstore product, but I still like it anyway because it works really well. So that's my first favorite powder. And then my second favorite powder that I set mostly my concealer with and where I highlight is my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. And this is it. And I usually get the color W8, you know, the one that you guys have been seeing in some of my tutorials that's like beat up and all dirty. But this is the new one I got, and this is the color N7, which is like neutral, natural 7, whatever. And this is in Classic Tan. And I actually like this shade better. So, but overall, this line is like my favorite to set like my under eye concealer and stuff. It helps it to not crease and all that. So, love those two powders.
My two powders, one is high-end and the other one is drugstore, if you can see. The first one is this Neutrogena Skin Clearing Mineral Powder. And I've been using this stuff for a while as well, but I've kind of like gone back and forth. Like I've used other things and gone back to this one. But I really, really love this powder. And it's super lightweight and it doesn't break me out ever. I haven't had any problems with this. And I'm not really a fan of mineral powders, but for some reason I do like this one. So love that. And I recently repurchased it again, so this is like a brand new one. And then my other one, which I have yet to repurchase because I keep forgetting and it's not the cheapest, is my MAC Studio Fix powder foundation. So it's like a powder and a foundation in one. And as you guys can see, yeah, she's pretty much dead. It's gone. So you guys saw this in my empties video if you watched that. So yeah, I need to get another one of these, and I absolutely love the Studio Fix. I've still been using like a little bit of the color like around, because you can see I hit pan on it obviously.
Trying to get every little bit.
I'm trying to get every little bit because this stuff is like almost $30 for this one thing, but I still use it to like set my under eye concealer. So I'm gonna keep using that until it's gone. So the next one is bronzer, and we don't wear bronzer like that. Well, at all.
I just recently started getting into contouring because we usually don't contour because we have like a natural contour. Yeah, like, so sometimes I feel like if I contour, it'll make it like dark, too harsh,
like look muddy.
Yeah. So I usually don't contour unless I'm like going out somewhere for real and I want to do something extra dramatic. But on a day-to-day basis, we do not use bronzer.
At all, so we're gonna skip that part. The next one is blush. Okay, so I only have one blush. The one that I don't have with me, I threw it away, and you guys saw that one in my empties video, and it's the Wet n Wild Heather Silk. So that was one of my favorites of the year, obviously, because it's gone and I used it all. The one that I still have actually is
I think it's the same one I have.
Oh yeah, Kelsey's is broken. It's the Milani.
I love this stuff.
Milani blush in Fantastico Mauve.
Yeah, and we have talked about this over and over and over again.
For years.
And this is
the baked blush.
Yeah, this is the baked blush, and it actually has
little
sparkles in it. So it's kind of like a highlighter and a blush in one, which is why we really like it.
And this, I feel like this color is perfect for our skin tone for some reason, because they have a lot of colors from Milani, but I feel like this one suits us the best.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay, so the next one is highlighter, and I'm not really too big on highlighters, but the one that I will use as a highlighter that I have used like a lot is this. Yeah. Oh, mine is broken and Kelsey's isn't. It's this
Lorac
Tantalizer Baked Bronzer. It says it's a bronzer, but come on now, I'm too dark for this. It's not gonna work. But we use it as a highlight, and we also use it as an eyeshadow. Like when I tell y'all this stuff is bomb, like I get compliments when I use it on my eyes a lot. They're like, what is that on your eyelids? I'm like, oh, it's a Lorac Tantalizer. And they're looking at me like I'm crazy, like, what is that? But we got this at Ulta in like the little mini section at the front where you waste your money. You can use it on your cheeks. Like I've used it here before.
That's why I use it too.
Yeah, I'm not wearing it today, but it's like the most pretty, like natural, like little like glow right here, and I absolutely love this as a highlight.
I do too.
Love this. So the next section is brows.
Okay, so what I like to use for my brows, or what I have been loving to use all year, is this Maybelline Stylish Smokes eyeshadow, and this is just a brown one in the color, I don't know. So it's just this brown, and I obviously hit pan on it because it's the only one I had ever bought in. Is that a word? I don't know. Whatever. But I like to use this on my brows. I've used the NYX brow pencil, and I like that too, but I just prefer to use this powder because it's just like the perfect shade, and I just use it with the angle brush to fill in my brows, and I just love this powder so much. You guys saw me use this in my eyebrow routine, so yeah, I love this stuff.
I only have two things for my brows. One is like kind of on the new side, and one is kind of on the oldie but goodie side, and the first one is this e.l.f. eyebrow kit. And it's in the color, I think medium. I think the color wrote, oh here it is, medium. But I only use the wax side. As you can see, I don't really use the powder side because that's way too light for me. But I use the wax side, and I absolutely love it, and it keeps my brows in place. But when I don't use this, I just use this NYX pencil. This NYX Auto Eyebrow Pencil in the color dark brown. So it looks like that, and I really like this. So this has been my favorite. I like it because it's more, what's the word I'm looking for? Convenient because I can just throw it in my makeup bag and just use it like that. And with this, I have to use like a little brush, and it just takes too long. So it's not that bad. So the next one is one of my favorite categories, and it's eyeshadow palettes. So the first palette I'm going to talk about that I have been using a lot this year is the 28 color palette, the Neutral Eyeshadow Palette by BH Cosmetics. And I use this a lot. I mostly use like only a few colors in here, but all the colors are really pigmented. And you guys see me use like this brick like color brown in here. You can probably see it. It's like over here somewhere. But I've hit pan on it because I like to use it as a transition color a lot. So I absolutely love this palette, and it has so many different like choices. Some days I don't even know what to use. But this is just like very inexpensive. Love this palette. Had it for a while, and very affordable.
Very affordable.
And well, my first one, and then Kelsey second one.
Yeah, we both have this one.
The tried and trusted.
Yes. Vanity palette by Wet n Wild. Love this stuff.
Like, we're gonna make a separate video on like makeup starter kit for beginners. I would highly suggest, like, recommend this palette for anybody who doesn't know where to start with eyeshadows as far as makeup, because it's really hard to find like good eyeshadows for me, like as in drugstore. And I feel like this one is really good and pigmented, so like you don't feel like you have to go get MAC or something like that.
And it's very inexpensive. As y'all can see, this is like pretty much gone. So they have some really good colors in here, and I would highly suggest this. This is just like the perfect neutral palette. I would say, because it has like shimmers and mattes, and it's for any skin tone. You can work it with any skin tone. You can go dramatic, or you can go like super every day. So this is a really good product. Of course, we love Wet n Wild anyway because it's super pigmented for the price. Super cheap, but it doesn't look cheap on your face. So love this. So the next palette I'm going to talk about is my Naked palette, the first one, and nobody talks about this palette anymore, and I'm kind of like annoyed by that because this is still like one of my favorite Nakeds. They just forgot about it. Yeah, they forgot. Ever since 3 came out, it's just like whatever. But I really still like this palette a lot, and I just like still love the packaging. I use almost all the colors. Even though the only thing about Urban Decay, they have a lot of shimmers, which I don't typically like. But I still use a lot of these colors on my lid. So I've just been reaching for this a lot as well during this entire year. Probably the most because I've had it the longest this year. Well, actually not. I had those longer. But as in high end, I had this longer. So love this Naked palette. I will not forget about you. Wow. And speaking of Naked palettes, I got the 2. So of course I got the 2 mainly because I'm a matte kind of girl. And as far as the Naked palette goes, the 2 has the most matte colors in my opinion. It still has a lot of shimmer. It still has a lot of shimmer, but I mean, I love the colors when I saw reviews on it, so I got this. When I first got it, like, this is all I used. I didn't even pick up my Wet n Wild. Like, I was just so obsessed with this when I first got it because this is my first high-end eyeshadow purchase. So when we got these Naked palettes, we were really excited. I absolutely love these colors, and but like Kelsey said, they do have a lot of shimmer, so I wish they didn't have as many. But other than that, it's a really good palette, and I kind of like this packaging better than the 1, just saying. I like the 1 packaging better. And as far as the 3, we probably won't be getting the 3. It has way too many like pink tones. Unless somebody decide to be generous and buy it for me, then I'm not buying probably use it. But for me to buy, I don't feel like it's something that I would use that often because it has too many pink tones. I don't really like that for our skin tone. And it has like way too many shimmer colors, like we said again. It's just too much glitter. Last but not least, the last favorite eyeshadow palette of ours is this beautiful, wonderful Lorac Pro palette. When I tell you this palette, obsessed. This is the best palette of 2013. To us, in our opinion. Yes, because it has everything you need. You don't need nothing else. Like, it has your shimmers, it has your mattes, like it has a few colors. Yeah, the shimmers at the bottom and then the mattes at the top. The best thing about this palette is that it has an even amount
of shimmers and an even amount of matte colors.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, you don't have one more than the other. So this is just the perfect palette. You can go day to night with this.
You really can.
And the best part about this, like the high-end, the other two high-end palettes that we mentioned, the naked palettes, this one is cheaper.
Yeah.
So that's the best part about it.
Yeah, it is cheaper. And to me, it's cheaper, and to me, it's better.
It's better. So you
yeah.
can't go wrong with cheaper and better.
Yeah, this is our top favorite palette of 2013.
Yes, and we're still going to be using it through 2014.
Yep.
And next is eyeliners.
I only narrow mine down to 3 because I have a lot of eyeliners, but I don't use all of them that often. But these are the ones.
Or at least at once.
Yeah, or at once, yeah. But the first one I'm going to mention is my Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner. And you guys know that we are married and we're never getting divorced. So this is my favorite gel liner. I would never stop using this gel liner ever. So this has to be my top favorite gel liner. And then for pencil, we recently bought this Scandalized Waterproof Kohl Pencil by Rimmel.
So good.
And like, this is amazing.
It glides on.
It glides on perfectly. It's waterproof.
It doesn't like get in your eyes.
Yeah, it's nice, creamy. It's not too creamy, but it's creamy enough for you to like blend it, smoke it out a little bit. And it was only $3. It was only $4. Sorry,
yes, at Target.
It was only $4. So I think that's an amazing price because good eyeliners are really hard to find,
especially like Kohl pencil.
Yeah.
This is a Kohl pencil.
A Kohl pencil. So this by far, I'll probably be using this for a long time. The reason I'm mentioning this, even though we just bought it, is because we bought it in 2013. So yeah, love this pencil, obsessed. Like, this is my new baby. I love it.
I feel like this is kind of like a December favorites and a best of 2013 because like we've discovered stuff like almost at the end of the year, so it's like just squeeze it in there.
Yeah. And then liquid liner, I just narrowed it down to my e.l.f. liquid liner. Mainly for the fact that it's it's only $1 and it works really good. So we all about saving money over here. So this has to be like my favorite of 2013. So I love this eyeliner.
As for my favorite eyeliners, as for like my bottom like waterliner, same as Kelsey's, the Maybelline Eye Studio. Love this stuff. I don't think I've heard any bad things about this all over YouTube. A lot of people just love this. I only heard good things about this. So love this for my waterline, and I used it all year.
And you can use that on your top or your
top
waterline.
And bottom, but I just use it for my bottom. She also uses it for her top.
Yeah, I use it for both.
And as far as liquid liner, y'all know I love me some liquid eyeliner, and I have 3 here because 2 of these I've been using since literally January, y'all, for a long time. Like the first one is like my baby. Like this is what I used to use all the time, and this is the Maybelline New York Line Stiletto Ultimate Precision Liquid Eyeliner, and I absolutely love this stuff, and it's just from Maybelline, and absolutely love this. Use this majority of the year. And then after that, I discovered the one that's basically like its sister, and it's from L'Oreal, and it's the Carbon Black Linear Intense, and it's the felt tip liquid liner like the Maybelline one. So if you have a hard time finding the Line Stiletto, get the Linear Intense because they're pretty much the same thing. But I'm just showing you both because I use both of these like crazy. So, and then the very last one is my little e.l.f. liquid liner, and this one is also really good because those are a little more on the pricey side for a drugstore, but I still love them. But this one is $1, so love this, can't go wrong.
So mascara, I've used a few mascaras this year, not too many because I don't try mascaras out that often, because when I find one I really like, I just stick to it. So the first one I'm going to mention is this Volume Flash Scandalized by Rimmel, the same as the eyeliner that I just mentioned. This is the orange tube. Both Kendra and I have been using the mess out of this because it makes your lashes so like full and plush. But the only thing about this, it starts to work a little bit better after it's dried out, because the formula is like really wet at first, and it's kind of messy to apply because the wand is so fat,
like really fat.
So it's kind of overwhelming at first.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but it's just like really fat. But I like it because it separates your lashes and it makes them really volumized and nice. So yeah, when it says volume, it means volume. Yeah. And then the other mascara that we have just recently, I'll just show you. That was one of my favorites too, so I'm just gonna talk about it because that was one of mine too. Yeah, but this one has to be by far like my top of the year. We haven't even been using this that long. By far, to me, this is like the best drugstore mascara I've used personally. Yes, and this is the L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black, and this mascara is absolutely amazing.
It has a little, like a really tiny, skinny wand. Don't let the little wand fool you.
Like, it does amazing things.
Yeah.
It's just, it makes you look like you're wearing
false lashes. Yeah, it does.
Like, I absolutely love this mascara.
It stretches them when you like put it on the top. And
for me, it's so hard to put like a mascara like this one on my top and like curve it up.
Yeah.
Because it gets all over my eyeshadow.
The wand is too fat.
It's too fat, and it gets like all over my eyeshadow, and I have to fix it with Q-tip and all that mess. So this, it will not mess up your eyeshadow. You can just put it, it goes nicely on top of it, and you can just curl it up, and it, this is amazing. And it has like a rubbery kind of wand.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know what it is, but it's like really rubbery.
Yeah, it is.
Like this, like, y'all.
And it's not too wet of a formula. Like when you pull it out, you're like, there's nothing on this one.
But it's just enough.
Putting it on, you're like, oh, okay, I see. So
it works really good. I keep this in my makeup bag, so
I love this mascara.
Love this.
Obsessed.
So next is concealers, and I'm so sorry. I think I skipped it because it was supposed to be after foundation and before powder.
You can't skip concealer.
So I apologize for that, but at least I remember it now. So as for concealers,
I guess I'll go first.
because Kelsey has like the most. I only have 2 favorites.
I only have 3. But the first one is one that we both have been using the mess out of all year, and this is the MAC Pro Longwear, and we're in the color NC45. So this is like my favorite high-end concealer that I've used anyway.
I don't think I want to go back to anything else.
Back? What other high-end?
I mean, I don't think I want to go like use any other high-end because I feel like that works so good. Like, I don't want to mess it up. Like, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, that's true. So this has definitely been our most used of the year. So I absolutely love this stuff. MAC Pro Longwear, amazing, love it. And then the next one I'm going to mention is my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I've been using this a lot. I usually use it to shape my brows because it's like a little lighter, and some days if I want like an extra highlight under my eyes, I'll put a little bit of this as well. And this is a lighter shade because it's obviously for highlighting as well. And this is in 35 deep, so this is light for me, you know. So love this concealer as well. And then the last line that I recently discovered towards the end of this year is the Pro Concealer HD by LA Girl. And I have like 3 shades, but one is in my room. But these are just the 2 shades that I've been using a lot. And this is, I have 2 shades in Warm Honey and Medium Beige. And I love these concealers. They're so like thick. They're really thick, so if you don't like thick concealers, I wouldn't recommend these. But if you do like need like a lot of extra coverage under your eyes for dark circles, I will recommend these. And I got them at the beauty supply store, my local beauty supply store, for only $1.99. So they were $2. So you best believe I like grabbed a few. I was like, okay, gotta try these, and I absolutely love them. So I will be going back and getting probably all the colors for like my makeup kit or something. Love these concealers.
And as for my favorites, I only have 2. Like Kelsey said, we both love the MAC Pro Longwear, and this is like my baby. Like, this is just like the best concealer I've ever used. So we'll continue to repurchase this in 2014. And then as far as, I don't know, yeah, NYX's drugstore. My second favorite is this NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. And I use this under my eyes as well. We really don't use, if you notice, concealer like on our faces or anything like that. But I absolutely love this as like if I don't want to use too much of high end, if I want to use like a drugstore. This is really, really good. So love this for foundation. I mean, for concealer. The next one is lip pencil, so we're going to skip that and because we don't use lip pencils really. So we're just going to move on to lipsticks. I have 4, and I'm just going to show you guys. I guess the first 2 are from Revlon, and they are, one is like a purpley color and the other one is like a basic everyday pink color. And I'll just show you the first one is in Berry Hot, and as you can see, I've used quite a lot of it, and it's supposed to be comparable to the MAC's Up the Amp. And I absolutely love this color. As you can see, I used a lot of it all year, and it's really, really good. It's like the perfect purple because some people don't think they can get away with purples, but I used to get compliments every time I wore this. So love this. And then the second one I have is also from Revlon, and it is in the color Pink in the Afternoon, and I'm wearing it right now. And it just looks like that. It's like the perfect like nudie pink color. It's not too frosty or bright of a pink, and I feel like it's perfect for my skin tone because it's kind of tricky to get pinks when you're like brown girls. But I really, really love this one. And Revlon lipsticks in general are really, really good and moisturizing. So love these 2. And then the last 2 are like not everyday colors so much, and unless you do like red. But the only red that I've been loving is this Rimmel Kiss of Life, and I've used this quite a lot. And this is like my favorite red. It's like really matte. And when I tell you this stuff is long wearing, I think it's from like the Lasting Finish by Kate. Yeah, I did a lot of tutorials with this, and I absolutely love this color. This is like the best red I've ever used. The last lipstick is from Wet n Wild, the Fergie line, and it's Ferguson Crest Cabernet. And I wore this color on Christmas, and it's like this perfect, like plummy, dark vampy color, and it looks pretty similar to Rebel by MAC to me, but it's a little darker than that. I feel like it's more bold, and I absolutely love this. And this is actually really long wearing. It's kind of like a lustery shine finish, but it's really sticky, so it lasts for a long time. Like you're gonna be scrubbing your lips trying to get this off, which I like because you want your lipstick to last. So love this. So I only have one lipstick, and then I have one lip gloss. Do you really have to make me look that bad? I like lipsticks. I'm not making you look bad. I just said I have one. Okay, so the only lipstick that I have is the Milani. You probably already know. Let's say it together. Naturally Chic. This is in the color 25. And I have just been using this like crazy. Ever since I found it, I have not strayed away from it. As you can see, it's pretty much done. Yeah, it's like the perfect nudie pink color. I wore, like when I first got it, I literally wore it like every day. And like now, if I'm not wearing like a dark color or like a red, like in the fall, if I don't know what to put on my lips, I just go with this because it literally goes with every single eye look you can ever do. So that's why I really like this. And then the lip gloss that I like to pair it with sometimes, because I don't always wear lip gloss, is the NYX Butter Gloss and the color Apple Strudel, and it's just like this peachy pink color, and I really like it. And it also smells like really yummy, so that's another reason why I'm obsessed with it. And it has like a little bit of color to it, so it's not clear, so it does have color to it. So love the NYX Butter Glosses, but the Apple Strudel is my favorite. And talking about lip glosses, my only favorite lip gloss that I actually was reaching for the whole year was this one, and it's from NYX. And it's in the color Apricot, and it just says a regular NYX Girls Gloss. I don't know, I got it from a beauty supply store, and it's like super cheap, but I was looking for the perfect like corally color with no glitter or shimmer in it, because it's kind of hard to find lip glosses without glitter. I hate glitter and lip glosses. I just don't like it. But yeah, this is just a color, and I pair this a lot with my Pink in the Afternoon for Revlon. So you guys see me use this a lot when some people ask, what's on your lips? This is more than likely the pair. So love these. Okay, so as for the last thing, it says a beauty subscription, and we're not subscribed to any beauty subscription sites or whatever. So we're just gonna end part 1 of this tag here. Like we said, we're gonna extend it into a part 2 that's gonna be hair and skincare. So yeah, hopefully this video was not too long for you guys. Thumbs up to you if you love our long videos. Yes. But yeah, we're just gonna end part 1 here, and we'll see you guys in part 2. Bye.